Foister is a lovely place to live. If you're a moon-sized computational device that requires year-round sub-zero temperatures to avoid melting down.
Hostilities are afoot.
Sharp enough. Hostile nearby.
Back and stare.
Better than overtime.
One more and anti-supply lines will be connected again. Building up my aggression.
Enemy spotted. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Ready!
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
All will pay!
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Transmitter down over here. Resorting to violence. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Waiting to attack. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Yeah. I'll handle this. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Vitals are in the red, Commander. Activating energy transmitter.
For Gary!
If only we had a device for closing rifts, like the one we found. Found on Praetor.
I'm certain as soon as I talked to several, perhaps their faith failed them, and they succumbed to greed, sold us out for some. I can't. If we're so deeply infiltrated.
Emergency transmitter out. Soak up the shock. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Gathered benefits!
Ooh, an enemy.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Boss! For Gary!
Either restore my life.
Combatant scanned.
Got this!
Unfriendly company. There's mine.
Check your
Better than
scope.
overtime!
Vital.
Who's pain?
I'll find my next victim. I need a hostile development.
Me!
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Transmitter down over here.
I'm fighting nearby. Standing by to supervise.
Enter.
Hazard benefits!
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Bleed!
Resorting to violence.
You ignorant fool! I'm almost sorry I have to kill you. Almost.
Energy transmitter active.
Enemy spotted.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Earth's benefits!
Torpificator at ready status.
Like me!
Combatant scan. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
All will pay!
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Stop talking.
Resorting to violence.
Find my next victim. I dare me to hostile.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Scoping out a hostile.
Earth's benefits! Serving!
Adversary vulnerability.
Non-compete!
Enemy
Ready!
back and scan.
Better than overtime!
You suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Get the spread!
Storm, check your scopes for combatant analysis.
For Gary!
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
All will pay!
Activating energy transmitter. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
Earth's benefits!
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Better than overtime!
Would not refuse medical support.
Like me! You're changed! Who's pain? Where's our boss? For Gary!
What? There's something you wanted to converse on? Simply that, as much as I'd welcome the bloodshed, it may be wise for me to avoid members of the...
If we're bound next for Newton, might be wise for Azza to head back to the ship.
Though I'd also point out that if I can resolve my problems with the Glorious Dawn, then I may be more effective in Newton. Whether that be through diplomacy or killing. Heck.
Mobilizing.
Adversary vulnerability.
Where's our boss?
Suffered extensive damage, Commander. Combatant scan.
I will restore my life
Or avenge my death! Stun weapon ready,
For
Commander.
Gary!
Investigating hostile intentions. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Please! You cannot improve perfection.
I'll handle.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
You're changed!
Check your scope.
The extra
That
food
we're up
truck
to
has
me?
landed somewhere
Get
off.
raised.
Working hard?
Keep making us
hardly
hungry,
working.
We'll name a vodka flavor after you.
Statutory.
I'm liking the enthusiasm you're bringing to the table. We're working hard, so I don't
Don't
have
work
to.
too hard now. You
Hey,
make us
you
look
there.
Nice of you to show.
Hey, you there. I got a job that needs doing if you've got the time. Well, I'll be. That's them, all right. Can I offer you a finder's fee for asset recovery? Great. And here is one stamp.
Can't afford.
Thanks again for bringing back those food cards.
You're the maverick freelancer from the wireless. Stop that scrounging around.
Not watching.
Eliminate.
Hey now, appreciate that you cleared out. Forever vigilant.
Resorting to violence. Try and keep your guts on the inside, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
For Gary!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Plasma tolerances exceeded.
I'm alive. Ponies.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to anti... Working hard or hardly working?
Keep it up and we'll make a vodka flavor after you.
Hayes! Hayes, can you... I've no fair ideas of how to proceed, White. Yes? Can I, wait, it's...
Sarge, maybe they can help.
And who'll pay them for the assistance? You? Very well. The issue...
Same sucker.
Ever since the attack last night, he's been unresponsive and communicating only in jingles. At first, I thought it might be... The artillery bombard. Hayes put his hands over his ears, lay fetal. We must rouse him back to sanity. He's their sole earner, and should he be discharged... Yes. Well, maybe. They're the kind of sales roles you take when you're young, before you reach an age to become... All right. Hayes, I'll take 5 bottles of calorie killer, please.
Absolutely. I have a whole sales sampler full of all the calorie... what is... Was I just trying to sell you something?
You don't remember? You've been wandering around.
Poppycock! I don't even know any jingle...
Well, I'll be damned. I absolutely cannot believe that word. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your help, stranger. We didn't know what we would do if Hayes was...
Keep making us money, friend. Thanks for working hard so I don't have to.
Just want to say good luck.
Earth will be at the bridge has been totally isolated from reinforcements.
Line up, pockets.
They couldn't even begin to respond.
50-bit says that plan came from the archive itself. Their field movements have been shockingly...
Maybe a strategic plan would have been making more money. Maybe we'd won by now.
That's just crazy talk. You've been out here too long. All clear.
Free to take.
Hey, we could use more go-getters like you.
You've been quite an asset. Yeah.
Press the second switch and hold down the blue button for 3 seconds to arm.
Wait a tick. Earlier you told me it was the red button.
No, you idiot. It was definitely the blue one.
Boyd, I swear, if this blows up...
Proceeding to attack. Check your scopes for combatant in action.
Line up pockets. Boyd, I swear, if this blows up...
Takes all sorts.
Resorting to violence.
Not compete! You're changed!
Vitals are in the red, Commander.
For Eddie!
Let's look and try!
to take.
Damn it. Now I have to do paperwork for accidental weapons discharge, accidental loss of life, and replacement munitions paperwork. Why am I always so unlucky?
Ratcheting up my aggression. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
There is no cold that can get no hold. You, what? Yeah, rumble bomb. It's just made me a little hot. It's so hot. Okay.
Thank you greatly for your assistance. I feel so much better now. Suppose I lost my head there for a bit.
Proceeding to attack. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Serving!
Transmitter down over here. Back and scan.
Like me!
Try to limit further damage.
You're changed! It's a corpse!
Energy transmitter active.
Beckett was right. Solitude has been good for my studies. In just 93 days, I have made extraordinary progress deciphering the truths of our universe. For instance, there are none. None whatsoever. Objective reality is itself a concept invented by subjective observers eager to apply reason to chaos. In light of that view, better to assume we are all sleepwalkers, sharing the same dream of consciousness. We are the universe attempting to know itself. Wow. Life-affirming, in a way. And to think, I almost walked out into that blizzard last week.
What? Can't somebody loiter about a protocol without someone casting assuming glances their way? I know a presumptive look when I see it. You can't tie me to that. I'm just standing here. Oh, well, you'll love this then, as a fellow flim-flam connoisseur. Depends on how delicate. 6 or 7 months ago, some Auntie's Choice clock puncher made a shipping error. Sent a few crates of failed grafting materials here to... You know that grafting program they used to have? These crates arrived full of rejected Crabbo graft parts. Sat untouched for months till I found them. And I thought, little rebranding, the right angle? I'm getting to that. I met this protectorate off as the... She agreed. Bought a few crates on the spot. Promised to send word when she... I can't take full credit or blame. I simply misrepresented misallocated material. Here's an audio cartridge with all the details. Those troops hear what they've been eating? I don't know what'll happen, but they won't be happy about it. That's for sure. Don't mention it.
Whoa there, Go. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes. Field Agent Auerbach, proprietary inside acquisition. Our team's presently occupying these premises, but say, you look like some sort of rogue former member of the Order. Maybe you could...
Me? Part of the Order? Oh, no, dear. I assure you I simply share their love of sweeping cloaks and science-y-looking accessories. I shall update my wardrobe to avoid such confusion.
Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? We're not entirely clear what it was used for. As far as we can tell, Order's been cleared out for some time. If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here. We scour rival facilities for hidden recipes, secret formulas, special ingredients, and assorted confidential internal know-how, then develop it into products to bring to market. It's a unique brand of warfare, exclusive to Auntie's Choice, designed to break incredible ingenuities out of cloistered captivity and share them across the galaxy. Information wants to be freed, then priced and shared along understood lines of commodification and distribution. That seemingly unimposing edifice over there? Good luck with that. Lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by Order ingenuity. Whatever's stored inside must really be something. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since. A mess of energy-based barriers. A few seem pretty intent on bisecting the odd dawdler, and prove rather good at it. Oh, well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable a death trap or two with your bodies, then we can step over your cadavers and maybe use them for a shield. Alternately, if you manage to find anything marketable, probably be game to barter for it later. Assuming you don't die. Welcome back. Don't suppose you've learned anything new about this place, have you? Do carry on. Welcome back. Don't suppose you've... Well, heard hints this place was some... The Order left some fairly formidable...
Appreciate you handling our dirty work.
Don't seem like another one of these trades. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win? Oh. A Sub Rosa finagler operates out of the port of Sub Rosa works with both sides. Understood. But I want to know what she's into with the Protectorate. Let's learn anything useful? Ha! A base opportunist after my own heart. Well, she can continue swindling the Protectorate then. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Not watching.
Just want to say good luck. We're all counting. Well, if it isn't our favorite contract...
Wouldn't be here to deliver news of my transfer going through, would you? How might I help you? Of course.
Time for discounts.
Oh, a customer. Up here, got a good supply of antique just.
Can't afford.
Takes all sorts.
If it were up to me, you'd get a raise.
Line our pockets.
Don't work too hard now. You'll make us look bad.
Free to take.
Good luck.
Time for discounts.
some test sprats volunteering to jump into that...
That whole place is one big death trap.
Oh, look who finally just...
Anais.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen.
Yes, I do as well. Have you found it?
Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types...
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through immolation there.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent.
I saw signs for heretical miscellany, time-wasting contrivances, detrimental cognitive enhancers, and prevaricated hypotheses, in addition to cataclysmic ends.
What we of the Order consider dangerous may seem skewed without context. But trust me, this place is a conceptual minefield.
Well then, shall we proceed?
Anais, stay here. Please.
I expected such to be your attitude, but I'll have you know that...
I am not doubting your abilities. Quite the opposite. I need you to guard this entrance. Anyone appears, come running.
Fine. Go. I uncovered a vent in that office. Standard Order redundancy measure. Let's outpass the barrier over there.
I'll hang back a moment while you depower that fence. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we refined further and received results beyond our wildest intent. Soon, members of other departments were idling away in our offices for hours, absorbed with what soon became known as brain puzzlements. My personal productivity was quite adversely affected by the mather. I still see it sometimes when I close my eyes. We finally locked them away to keep from engaging with them. Unfortunately, copies were smuggled out and distributed far and wide, leading to the oft-cited equational delay incident.
Someone there? Hello? Help! Please? Thank the law somebody came by. I've been rationing my anti-Cleo Borst rockets, and you know what? Your tongue turns black if you eat them all week. Like concerning, since it's all I have. Really? I made it the furthest? Mayhap that'll earn me a title-only promotion. We was sizing up the place. Well, the lobby, when our boss ordered us to find an off switch for them traps, which required a bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck.
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's Choice? Free to roam in a building full of order secrets? Just consider for a moment. We're here to keep data. I certainly wouldn't want Auntie's Choice obtaining research related to cataclysmal ends. Or monetizing prevaricated hypotheses, for that matter. At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's Choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something. Yes, and if you let him free...
I don't know what's going on.
I seriously doubt you're going to convince me we should release him. The stakes are simply too high.
Oh, I promise not to, blow up.
Really ought to listen sometime. Not claiming I'm perfect.
Can you let me out now, please? Phew. Well, that's a relief. No thanks to you.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
Don't have to tell. This is all the bits I have on. I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
You're young and spry. You can handle that. We'll stay here. Did I read that correctly?
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an ant. Don't shoot! Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement. Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But cataclysmic ends, which I presume you're here to destroy, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace. But let us keep the rest, and you'd benefit as well.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me. I advise a rigorous refusal. As in, no.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here. Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably utilize...
Can't really predict how Auntie's choice would market heretical miscellany. But I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
Suppose I'd be reasonably happy with that. Some claim these mental recreations possess untapped commercial potential. I accept. If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process. You know, in case you change your mind.
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more visitors. Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
Well then, that seems no half measures from the order. Excellent.
Never pegged you as such an opportunist. But perhaps there's more to... Perhaps I should be relieved Auntie's Choice didn't get anything...
My original notes and research are burnt.
I'm sorry. But I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there. I can't promise that. Give me some time.
What do you need?
To go on and live your life. Around other people, not holed up in a dilapidated...
You can't possibly expect to leave me behind again.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get out of here. Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day.
Pleasure doing business with you. I can see we'll... We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding the ever-growing anti...
Suppose this is goodbye. No. I reckon... Been...
So we're good.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but... Good as ever. Know that a new cause comes up, who...
Goodbye, Anais. Yes, she's appreciate your support. Ah, Anais snuck something by me again, didn't she? What was that last thing she said? I suppose you remain on my good side. May the plan...
Oh, thank you. I am never eating forced rockets again.
You carry on.
Resorting to violence. Mobilizing.
Get the sprats!
profitable day.
Not watching.
Test it somewhere else.
You're back. I was beginning to wonder if you'd gotten buried in a snowdrift. Did you kill those? Your acumen for problem solving. Here's your reward. Now get along. Auntie thanks you for your devotion to the free market. Yeah.
Enjoy your time in the garden.
Welcome back, Agent. I trust Laplace's... In what manner can I assist you? And how did she receive it? An acceptable resolution. You made the right choice cooperating with the Order in this matter. Please... Well, I would not be a very good scientist if I kept my mind closed to other perspectives. Make your case, and I promise to listen. There have been withdrawal issues for those cycled out of the study, but in future, under static conditions, that shouldn't be a concern. We would never allow that to happen. Perhaps I've kept myself from seeing how fraught this experiment truly is. Recent events have certainly provided good reason to update my risk metrics. Even a desire for progress may sometimes divide one from their senses. You've given me much to consider.
Only security personnel. At this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond it.
Be the statistical exception to the natural state of entropy in the universe.
Can't afford.
You bring a cultist? I hope this isn't a sign you've lost.
Cultists in Newton? Those traitors in Golden Ridge notwithstanding, I'm loved and revered by men.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
Line our pockets.
All stock is certified field ready. Of course you would.
My friend, I anticipated simple maintenance. But what you've done is pure art. Such magnificent work is most definitely worthy of a reward. Truly, the plan has provided by sending you to my aid. That is most unfortunate.
Free to take.
Auntie's Choice Antibiotics cures most infections overnight and smooths away stubborn wrinkles.
Tranicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Value added Esplanade.
Because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more,
Purple Bit! Samples from our nutritious tobacco line.
Now, please, go.
Free to take.
You're back again. Really? Here you are. All in all, a profitable day. Time for you to blunder out the way.
Can't
Still here.
You're still here? I mean, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you've plenty to do.
Hostiles nearby. Mobilizing. Proceeding to attack.
Happy customer.
Ratcheting up my aggression. This is all quite pedestrian, isn't it? synthetic vanilla.
Now watching.
Oh, this is what passes for fun in the corporatist world.
As your peerless leader with unparalleled business acumen, I might appear above the occasional frivolity. But no, I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match. As much as all
Time for discounts.
grace and style. The Big Rift cut off tossball news from home, but our Arcadia Grown League is a worthy substitute. Certainly a more program than the Protector, its watered-down ripoff. Pitchfork, you call it. My, how imaginative. And don't get me started on their arbitrary rule changes.
Trinicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Tactile steering.
Can't afford.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
All finished? Knew he was connected.
What'd you? Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. I got a whole lot of insightful...
Wait, there's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old.
What else?
Whoa! Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder, the freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
That everything? Those details were highly motivating,
but diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Muse. Didn't make the drink or didn't make...
Less we know about all that, the better. Right? Here, for your there's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any...
Full of scathing infect.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him.
I still...
Uh-huh. Like what? May you affect...
Have a profitable day.
You seem like a goat.
All finished? All right.
Trinicular, arriving any moment now.
Strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is a...
Can't tell the difference between cover and
I have
concealment.
what you have the look of someone with you.
I know. Folks been I've got...
line our pockets.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, been some sorely lackluster. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it. That was almost all right. Got anything else? And proud of it, too. Why waste bits on something of higher quality? And pricier when it'll just wear out eventually. Might as well buy something cheap. You are clear on the concept here, right? You're meant to insult me, not just spout things that are true. Loses a little sting if I agree with everything. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more? Really? Name me another team above us in colorful of hope. Sure, the other teams exceed in body goals, foot goals. Overall, I must say I am patently unimpressed by the quality of your jeering. I figured as much. You're like one of our products. You fall apart after my... this should be it. I'll be...
Welcome to... Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you. I know what I said, and I meant we hope...
Free to take.
Yeah! Yeah!
This should be rich. What now? I'll be counting...
Not watching.
Sharp enough. Hostile nearby. Self-preservation is priority.
You're back again. Really? here you are. All in all, time for you. Still here, I see.
Free to take.
Trinicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
All finished?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent?
I gotta... Wait, what else? That... Yeah? Learn anything more? Nope.
Diverges greatly from events depicted.
Right here. There's a belittling, one might say. Nah, they got...
I still...
Uh-huh. What? Oh, may you...
Trinicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station.
Commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because we worship this, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we
Welcome. Please do not talk. I know what I said. We hope.
Come to Vince. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it. Got anything else? And you, anyhow, you done yet? Rich. Overall, I must say I am patently unimpressed by the quality of your jeering. You should probably slink off in an Wait, you... Huh. Well, suppose so. All right, I give up. What do you want? By that measure, everyone outside and look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away. That may all be well and good, but I'm from a real corporation, Spacer's Choice, where we believe in the inequitable exchange. Furthermore, and consequently, I don't do nothing without something in return. Anything else would be unseemly. Good business people find leverage, even in the names Iman been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man, dressed up like a baby? No, they'll just eventually switch them back on. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. Not on me presently, no. They dented the audio cartridges in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked wonderful. I should mention while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products what might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Welcome. What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. All right. Pleasure doing...
Time for discounts.
What is it? We hope.
Not watching.
Yeah.
What? You forget what you needed to do. Get go.
Can't tell the difference.
You have the look of someone with murderous intent. You know.
Tronicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Client intake.
Can't afford.
We allow you in public product testing, respecting your right to receive pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is efficient and very...
Attention all employees of this poor excuse for corporate plundership. This ill-conceived, off-brand take on an oligarchy. Say what you will of Space's Choice and the other corporations, but none of us ever put big ideas in people's heads. Yes, our workers were beaten down by a rigged system and lack of ability, but no hope is better than false hope, right? I swear everybody in this company thinks they're going to be somebody someday. It ain't gonna happen. Auntie Cleo's marketing you a bunch of wishful thinking who would...
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the moon as a legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation.
Tronicular, arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Head office tower.
And vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody... You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her. Voted her and her execs out. We shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. What I had to say was more important. People here needed to hear how the rest is going to come out eventually anyway. After that, no thanks. One Spacer's choice is back in control. You're not that bad. Someone outside on court.
Trinicular, arriving.
My gun falled off the corporate ladder.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the... Wait! What?
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, contextually.
Yeah, Twombly. Maybe we should worry more about them right now. That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone. In an indifferent display of artful treachery.
Ah, I remember that scene. We need to front stab them before they backstab us. Attack!
Aggressor at hand.
Yeah!
any bit.
Trinicular. Arriving any moment now. Approaching station. Value added Esplanade.
A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer Tyler, sixth base person for...
Sorry, no autographs.
This is our star performer and sage of Shilliber, Holter Williger. He plays Rico Sundal.
So very glad to meet.
And here's our lead writer, a master of fervid puffery and...
Charmed, I'm sure.
This is our Maverick. The two of you have questions our unconventional nonconformist friend here can answer, definitively and genuinely.
In this episode, we're introducing an important walk-on character. A covert agent type with a hidden past. Someone, you know, full of... What kind of background would be wholly true and unconditionally authentic to someone like that? Someone like you, but not you. An agent you admired. Fabulous.
I'll be coaching our walk-on's performance. What sort of delivery would be completely honest to this person? Interesting. Well, this met. What do you think? Honestly, too much? Was I gilding the lily? All right.
Last question. Right afterward, we introduce a crisis of some kind. What Auntie's Choice product would be most useful? Perfect.
Fabulosity, absolute fabulosity. Always a pleasure to work with you. We'll remember that. And likely hire some other grizzled-looking so-and-so plucked randomly off the street. You should start hearing that episode on the wireless. Well,
They were stuck. Bottom of the ladder. Outmaneuvered time and time again. Robbed of credit for big ideas.
Such a pleasure to work with you. Let's show
Line up pockets.
Yes, it's time, everyone, for Corporate Fixers for Hire, starring Holt Terwilliger.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization. Talk to me.
Matt Parmenter. Brought to you by Auntie Cleo and Pals Forced Rockets. A deep-fried dough-wrapped Borscht sausage on a stick. Just went into lunch today. On last week's episode, The Business Tripwire, our team encountered... Renato Aguilar, a covert agent type.
Have an update about that personal matter. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais. I wholly agree. I pieced together information. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling. Inquire away. I may even respond. More than anyone alive, I suppose. Not that I agree with all of her stated conclusions. In our time at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, she needn't have worried, though. I have recently come to appreciate personal connection. In a typically roundabout fashion, more or less. Not sure how... I mean, of course I know who I am. Or that is, I know who I was. Who I am now is... may...
That's the central tower of the archive. Too marvelous a piece of engineering to be in the hands. The hands of heretics, you ask me.
If that blockade had been staffed by staunch I did. He's messed but it up. I suspect I should be annoyed, yet I find myself...
Trying real hard. We got enough to worry about as it is, and adding this much chaos to our... Anyway, appreciate you. Well, it stings less now that they didn't help Tau Ceti. Fine by me. I don't know how we can stay loyal.
What do you need, Commander?
Such as?
What about it? I do not wish to discuss it.
Commander? Such as?
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my...
Stop talking.
Combatant observed.
Mobilizing. Energy transmitter active. Combatant scan.
I will restore my life or avenge my death.
Disruptive influences.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Unfriendly try to limit further damage, Commander. Did not refuse medical support.
For Gary! Service! Hazard benefits!
Investigating hostile intentions. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. I will restore my life or avenge my death. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Each a vital cause. Bettering position.
They suffered extensive damage, Commander. Suture me up.
Rifle. Eliminate.
Giving chase.
Aggressor at hand.
Energy transmitter deployed for battlefield recharging.
Get the spread!
Hazard
benefits!
I will restore my life or avenge my death.
Better than overtime!
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Activating energy transmitter.
Ready!
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Adversary vulnerabilities I consider self-preservation.
Ouch! For Gary!
Wrong place to lay
Not my blood!
Perfection is perfect!
Who's pain?
Preparing to attack. Threat detected.
Transmitter down over here. Batten scan. Reviving me is in everyone's best interest. Commander's almost dead.
Aggressor at hand.
Thank you, dear. Check your focus for Batten analysis.
Unfriendly nearby.
Like me! Hazard benefits! Rival eliminate. Bodies.
Ratcheting up my aggression. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Better than overtime.
Transmitter.
Where's our boss?
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
For Andy!
Let's open pride.
For
Have a
Andy!
fix on their weaknesses.
All will pay! Not my blood!
Huh?